how's it going? Back out and it's snowy, yay! I was going to go up Derwent Edge, but his head's in the clouds. It's going to be quite misty and foggy up there. And what I really want is snow with views this time, because I didn't get any views last time, did I? So I've come up to Horden Edge actually, having a little scout up here. I know there's a stone circle, so hopefully I can find that. Anyway, let's get on the way, shall we? Let's go and enjoy the snow. I love the snow, I love the snow. Is anyone else like a big kid and just loves walking across ice and crunching it? Oh. Some of it's frozen, some of it isn't. You have to be careful where you step. Here we are. This is Horden Stone Circle. It's quite a big stone circle actually, look. That's 1, 2, a small one there, 3, 4, 5, small one, 6, big one, 7, 8, 9, small one 10, small one 11, small one 12, or maybe they're fallen over maybe, but 13, big one, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 stones, and this is the middle. Whee! So pretty. I think I might camp here for the night, to be honest. What do you reckon? Views are pretty good. Well, would be if it wasn't so clagged in, but that's kind of the point of why I've camped down here, because hopefully I won't get quite as clagged in but still get the snow. I don't know if you can tell, it is snowing. Just little tiny bits. You having fun? What do you want? You want dinner? Despite the fact that it's actually, I don't know, it's probably about 2:30 or something, it's quite early. I can't see anybody else coming up here. So I'm going to pitch my tent. I'm going to relax and enjoy the snow and being out here. Yeah, that's the beauty when you come to these sort of quieter places. Yes, they might not be quite as dramatic as like Derwent Edge and Bamford Edge, but I've got it all to myself. Snowing again. Zena's snoring away. Wrapped up in my summer quilt. Should be quite nice and toasty in there. got her Ecra fleece and her dog jacket on underneath that as well. All snugly in the tent now. It's a wee bit chilly, but nowhere near as bad as last weekend. I mean, that was next level. That really was extreme. It was definitely, I mean, I said -12 in the wind chill. I think it was probably colder than that, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more like -16. It really was absolutely, I mean, 40-mile-an-hour winds up there. And I think it you know, easily was dropping down without wind chill to probably -6, I would say, overnight. So yeah, it was cold. It's about -2 at the moment. I'm glad that I've decided to camp here. It's really peaceful here. There's no one about. I think if I'd have gone up Derwent Edge, there would have been people about, and I wouldn't have been able to see anything because it would have been totally clogged in. So yeah, I'm not used to having this much time. Not used to pitching up this early before darkness, certainly in the winter anyway. Don't know what to do with myself. I know what I'll do actually. I'm going to put my thermals on and get changed out of these shoes that are wet. I need to get some new hiking shoes because these just let in far too much water now. So my feet are getting quite cold. So yeah, I'm going to get in my sleeping bag for a little bit, I think. Oh, it is cold. Need to get my wet socks off. Get warm socks on. Oh, it's quite toasty in my sleeping bag. I just got out of the tent for a few minutes. It's cold. Oh dear. He's good. Oh. 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 Oh, I think I might have to get my down jacket on and get my feet warmers out. Get a nice hot chocolate on the go, I think. Got some hot hands. Little secret weapon. I'm just going to pop these in my socks actually and get my feet warm. And just like these little sachets that can just heat up on their own. There, that's better. I'm just put my gloves on. I had my gloves off for an hour or two. It's nowhere near as cold as last weekend, but I've let the cold get the better of me, so I've got to warm back up now. I want to do a super big shout out to iWalker, one of my subscribers, who sent me a Stormy Norming cone, which is just so generous. He was like, I've offered to pay for it, I've offered to pay for the postage, and he's just sent it to me, which is just awesome. So I'm just putting it together. Hang on. There you go, Stormy Norming cone. How cool is that? You can't get these anymore because very sadly the guy that makes them passed away a couple of years ago. So yeah, I'm well chuffed with this, and it fits perfectly as well. How cool does that look? So thank you very much, iWalker. Massive shout out to you. And whilst we're here, I'll do a couple of the subscriber shout outs. So shout out to Mick James, because you always leave like the loveliest, like poetic comments. And who are we? Because you had my back in the comments basically. And I will try and do a couple of the subscriber shout outs as well. I'll check through my comments and look for some of my other subscribers who've been like loyal supporters. So yeah, but just yeah, thank you to everybody. And yeah, you'll be watching this around Christmas time, so Merry Christmas to everybody, and hope you all have a lovely time. I know it's supposed to be one of those occasions, isn't it, when we all have like this amazing time, and nobody actually does. So I hope you get out wild camping, because it's the best way to spend it. And if you can't do that, then I hope you get very cosy in whatever way that you can. Okay, so yeah, Merry Christmas. The lid on top, and away we go. Well, it's had a couple of minutes, and it's pretty warm. Don't need to be boiling. It's probably warm enough, to be fair. Oh, I didn't bring the spoon. I'll have to use a fork. I don't want to spill it on my glove and get a wet glove, and I can use it to warm my hand up. Well, I tell you what, that is the business. I'm bringing hot chocolate from now on. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's better than beer. Hot chocolate is where it's at. Rock and roll. Oh, yeah, I absolutely love that Storm in Norman cone, because it's so much more stable. It feels so much safer than any of the other little kind of micro alcohol stove setups that I've got. Apart from the Trangier itself, like the proper full Trangier setup, that is like really sturdy. And then I'd say this, that's going to be so much safer, because there's no flames sort of going everywhere. I've always been quite nervous with the alcohol burners and the windshields and the flames just going everywhere and the potential to cause a fire. So that's loads safer, and I love it. So thank you so much, iWalker. Mate, I am well chuffed. For dinner tonight, I've got some barbecue beef, Korean style. Yum. Dinner looks all right, smells all right. Let's give it a taste test. It's hot. That's all right. It's a bit steamy. Oh, it's got a little spicy kick. Nom. Still snowing, look. Turning the ground outside all white. Be like a little winter wonderland in the morning. I'm going to get all snugly in bed and watch something on the Kindle, and I will see you in the morning. Night. As you can see, quite a bit of snow fell last night. So dog's Nice water bowl. There's a little bit of ice. It was quite a bit warmer in here. You'll see from the condensation on the tent, but that's look at this. See? Look. I'd say the condensation was pretty bad last night. As you can see, the snow. Oh, it's frozen. The snow is weighing down on the top of the tent, so it stuck to the inner, and like you see here, it's like little showers of droplets, nice condensation droplets. Get my morning brew on. Still loving the Stormin' Norman cone. I have to say that and my Flextail pump, probably my favourite thing since I got my tent. And they were given to me as well. So yeah, really, really grateful. Thank you Flextail for the pump, and thank you iWalker, who's one of my subscribers, for the Stormin' Norman cone. Absolutely love it. Yeah, really, really chuffed. So thank you very, very much. It was starting to boil, look. Woof. Yeah, that didn't take long. Could have done with a bigger hole in that. Never mind. Get there eventually. That's like watching a sun timer. There we go. Can't beat a nice cup of coffee. Oh, that's good. Are you hungry? I'll take that as a yes then. Come on then, you've been a good girl, haven't you? Let's get this tent down. Ice on it. Leave no trace, just a bare bit of earth. For you eagle-eyed amongst you, just spotted that. I'll be coming with. A wolf. Well, it's a fresh morning, that's for sure. Oh, it's beautiful though. Oh, it's nice to be the first person to walk the paths. Something's been down here though. Looks like maybe a deer. Just got to pick our way down this slope, and then the other side of the trees, that's where the car's parked. About 15 minutes or so. Trees look all pretty with a little dusting of snow. Just on the descent now into the woods. Very lightly snowing. It's barely stopped snowing, to be honest. So pretty. The trees look like they're just dusted in icing sugar. I know, I'm a big girl. Right, well, I'm going to leave you guys here. It's been a lovely snowy camp. Thoroughly enjoyed it. If you want my top tips for how I stayed warm, then here's the link to my video here. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next video, and make sure you sub so that you'll catch me on the next video. All right then, bye.